I think there are some great topics that were brought up today, and being in the room with so many individuals who are experts in CSR and so many corporations who are putting their money where their mouth is very, very important. And I think the more engagement we can have with professional sports, professional athletes, as well as corporations and different social organizations and NGOs, the better. And all together we can continue to make social and CSR pushes throughout the world. When I started, a lot of guys definitely, had interest on giving back, and began to do their own foundations. I think, at the core of the issue, though, there was really no template for it, and there still really isn't a solid template, and people with deep expertise on CSR. It's new across the board. It's new for corporations. It's new for sports. And so with that, you're going to continue to see an increased level of involvement, and also you're going to see a lot of progress being made in that sector. From my point of view, whenever you're blessed with so much at such a young age, and you're given the opportunity to be a role model and to really be a citizen that people look up to, not only for your athletic ability but as more of an icon. And so it comes with an obligation to me. It goes back to what a person's motivation is, and whenever you're blessed with so much and you're given so much opportunity, it's really your responsibility to give back, because if you don't give back in that situation, then who will? Yeah. I think, especially for a professional sports athlete, you're put on such a pedestal, and so many kids in the communities embrace you and love you, and really the people that are passionate about you are those individuals that need your help. And so, as a human, I think it's our obligation. From the athlete's perspective, I tell guys all the time, you just continue to do what's right, and continue to try to build, strong alliances and strong foundations within your community. And, eventually that will change. People are gonna always, look for negative when it comes to the media, from a media perspective. But I think, as long as we can continue to have real social movements and create those partnerships, which are key. If you start partnering with the brands in the corporations that are really putting the money behind sports, they have no choice but to cover it and follow it. Right now, it's just, like I said before, it's just the beginning. And so hopefully it'll continue to evolve, and athletes and sports teams and corporations will continue to work together, and it will be no other option but to really expose the good things that are going on. With Peace in Sport USA, as the chairman, we're looking to really go after the top tier athletes in the U.S.
Any examples?
Yeah, right now we have one of the top NFL players, Sidney Rice. We have one of the top Major League Baseball players in Adam Jones. We have James Shiratani, who's one of the top doubles players in the ATP. We have Lindsey Berg, who's actually an international athlete, U.S. Olympian, two-time silver medalist. And so we have, a lot of alliances and people and athletes who have really embraced what we're doing, and we're going to continue to build that out. Our plan and our goal is to put together a real infrastructure and a layout so that athletes can come in and really, have professionals around them, and have people who have experience internationally and have done real social movements and know about, development projects and sports for development. And we're going to put together that platform for the athletes, so it's a full entree of services. And so that's really what Peace in Sport's all about. It's about the champions for peace is what we call them, and about the athlete, really.